Hello and welcome to Lead with Love. Lead with Love. What is I think today is Wednesday. It's Wednesday, 7:21 in the morning. Oh my god. I do the return of senders. I do return of senders every day. I do them every day for the purpose of returning energy. That's all it's for. Yesterday I was talking about, I don't know, I made a post about this black magic, because it's like it's rules to it, but the rules are not written. You're supposed to know this shit. If you want to play in it, right? You want to play in it, like you need to know what's gonna happen. What's gonna happen when you do any kind of spell? What's gonna happen to you? You don't know what's gonna happen. Black magic is a curse. It is a curse. Black magic will curse your life, curse your children, curse your life, your mother, your father, your brother, your sister. Whoever is around you gets cursed right with you. You curse the bloodline. So, and then it's like somebody else from the future is gonna have to come in and break all these curses, all the generational curses, all the things that we did to fuck up the bloodline. Somebody from the future has to come and break those curses. That's why we're supposed to be breaking curses that the ancestors did. Yeah, the ancestors did curses and hexes, and they did some fucked up things, and we have to pay for it. We have to pay for it. We have to figure it out. Like, what the fuck? Why is all this happening? Why? Why? Figure it out. Nobody's going to tell you the curse because they don't want you to break the curse. They want you to live the curse and be fucked up just like them. Like, they all fucked up. Nobody's in a good place. Everybody is a little bit fucked up. Yeah. Why? Because of the curses. Curses of the bloodline. Nobody pays attention to this shit. I'm like, yo, like, if you was to pay attention to this shit, it's like, I know what happens because, I grow up and you see people doing shit. Oh, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do a breakup spell. I'm gonna break them up. They get jealous of people and their relationship, and then they want to break up their relationship. Or they're obsessed with the person and they do a love spell on the person. And then I see them. They end up hating them, aggressively hating them. They don't want nothing to do with them because they did a love spell on them. And they don't even know that they did a love spell, but they just start disliking the person strongly, and the person that did the spell is obsessed. To the person that did the love spell, they could be in a relationship, but then they're jealous of your relationship. They do a breakup spell. Who breaks up? The person that did the spell, and their relationship goes to shit because they did a breakup spell. And the person that they're jealous of, they can go through whatever they go through, but the people love each other and they still stay they still stay together. So it's like, wow, like you sat there and ruined your whole entire fucking relationship because you don't know how to mind your fucking business. But whatever, it's like you see it. I see it for what it is, because this is what people did in the family. They did this in the family. That's why nobody liked them. Nobody liked them, and they'll be like, "Oh, they're just jealous of me." That's what they would say, because the family is nothing but women, and then they would say they're just jealous. I'm like, you looking at like why? Like, why would they be jealous of you? Like, look at you and whatever, you know. But that's the love spells, the breakup spells. People do finance spells. They want you to have problems and struggle. Like, you gotta pay attention to your money because people always doing shit to fuck up your money, to mess up your money. And it's like, you have to just be on point with your money. Pay attention to the money. Just pay attention. Just pay attention because once you know the money is fucked up, it's because of who you have around you. Who do you have around? That person shouldn't be around you. They're affecting the money. Like, the money is important. I don't know. People don't think money is important. Like, you want to buy certain things, you want to do things, and you can't do it because you don't. The money is important. Like, I want to move, I can't move. I need the money. It's like the money is important. Like, oh my god. Pay attention. Pay attention. They do money. They do chaos magic. The chaos magic is different because it won't happen in my home, but when I go out and then it's just a whole bunch of shit going on outside, I'm like, oh my god, like I know what it is. It's chaos magic that you could just say people are just acting crazy and I don't know what's wrong with them. Mercury's in retrograde and they acting up, and I'm like, it's chaos magic. When it's magic like that, just stay quiet, mind your business, don't say nothing, don't get involved in nothing, because everybody has their own kind of problems and you can't help everyone. You may want to help them, but it's like you just can't. Don't get yourself in an argument and a fight, because when chaos magic is in effect, it makes you want to fight. It makes you want to fight. It makes you violent. It makes you aggressive. It makes you want to argue. You want to argue. You want somebody to say something to you. And it's like, yeah, that's the magic. They're fucking with you, fucking with your spirit. You have to uh, stay controlled, control your mind. This magic is like you can't prove it. The magic, whatever happens and the consequences is not written. Or if it's written, I don't know who has the book that's gonna tell you what the fuck is gonna happen to you, because I haven't seen it in a book. I just know what happens because I see people doing shit. They do stuff and then stuff is happening to them and their life is all fucked up, and then they're cursed to be alone. Their relationship ends and all this stuff happens to them. Their finances get cursed and they're struggling and they're going through stuff. Chaos is happening to them, and I'm like, you should have just minded your fucking business and try to do something else instead of sitting there trying to mess with people, because you don't know who you fucking with. You don't know what they do. You don't know who they know. You don't know. So it's like when you think you curse a person, you end up cursing yourself. So you're so excited and you're so ready. You're like, yes, I'm gonna do what I want to do. Right? You want to do it, and you do it, and you all excited and happy, like because you did some fucked up things, but you don't know what is on that person. You don't know how God protects them. You don't know what protects them. You don't know if it's God. You don't know if it's a deity. You don't know if it's a demon. There's certain people you just can't fuck with. Leave them alone. You don't know what they're doing. You don't fucking know. They're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you. They're not gonna tell you what they do. That's the whole thing. Nobody tells you what they do when the door is closed and nobody sees them. They're not gonna tell you what they're doing in that room. They're not gonna tell you what's in that closet. That's why mind your business. Mind your fucking business, because nothing would be happening to you if people would mind their fucking business. But no, everybody wants to be nosy. Everybody wants to fuck with somebody else because they think that they can do whatever, or they have the authority and they have the power. Like, it's a whole bunch of rules, a whole bunch of stipulations, a whole bunch of things you cannot do. You're not supposed to do it. Black magic. If you're causing harm on a person, you cannot cause harm on a person that did nothing to you. That's how the magic backfires. They didn't do anything. You're attacking a person that didn't do anything to you. So every time you sit there and you do something to hurt a person, that person, the work is gonna backfire, and it's gonna get worse and worse every single time you do a spell to hurt the person. The return to senders are stronger. The protection is stronger. Every time someone attacks, the protection is stronger. So it's like it's always going to be bad for the person doing negative work, because when you don't know what you're doing, when you don't know what's the consequence, you don't know the rules, you don't know what you're not supposed to do. An old Babalao told me, you're not supposed to mess with love. You're not supposed to mess with anybody's love life, because that is the easiest and the worst way to curse yourself. So you're not supposed to mess with love. Abawalao told me that. Like, you're not supposed to do that. Like, oh my God. Like, you can't force love. You can't make anyone do anything. Like, you just gotta let it happen. If you're ordained or you're supposed to be with someone, or God says you're supposed to be with a person, nobody can mess that up. No one can mess that up, because God chose that person for you. So whoever comes in the middle of it, and they try to mess things up, their life goes to shit. Their whole entire life goes to shit. And I never thought about that because I was never in love. I never experienced love. And I didn't know about love. I didn't know, like, these are like contracts. You have a contract, a love contract. Or you're supposed to be with somebody, and then somebody don't want you to be with that person. That person gets cursed because they sitting there and they doing things. They curse themselves. And was an old spiritualist that told me that. And I was like, I didn't know that. And then they would tell me the stories of the stuff that happened to the people that did try to curse a person's love life, or they did try to ruin a relationship, or, and their whole life went to shit, and they're struggling. Their whole life they're struggling, and I'm just like, wow. Magic is something else. You can't prove it. You can't, all you could do is talk about it. Like, I could tell you, but it's not written anywhere. No one is gonna tell you the fucking truth. Damn. Everybody's gonna lie. Everybody's gonna lie to you. That's the problem. Everybody lies. Everybody lies and act like they know what they're doing, and they're cursing themselves. I'm like, and it's like, I don't know. I don't know. I just pay attention. I pay attention to everything. I pay attention. Like, I know what you're doing. I know what you did. And then, you have to give it time, and see what happens. What happens? Their life gets all fucked up. They curse their relationship, or people start hating on them. Why is this happening to you? Is because they did something to someone that they're not supposed to be working on. All the work that they did backfires onto them. It curses them. They curse themselves because they want to sit here and play in black magic. So then they're thinking the innocent person is cursing them. No, it's rules to this, to everything. It's rules to it. It's certain things you're just not supposed to do. You're not supposed to get involved. You're not supposed to touch an innocent person. You're not supposed to touch a person of God. Just leave them alone, because it's going to hurt you more than it hurts them. Innocent person, it could be a child. Like, you're not supposed to be out here doing things to children, taking their life force, their energy, their protection, because a child is innocent. A child is favored by God because the child is innocent. It doesn't matter how they're born or who their parents are. The child is still innocent. So you can't curse a child because of the parents. You just got to let that child grow up. Grow up. When the child grows up, then you know what the hell is going on. That's why I would say witches. We don't tell the kids. We don't tell the kids nothing. We just let them experience life. And they go through life and they start experiencing problems, start experiencing karma, things in life. But it's like, you don't sit there when they're born and you teach them right away how to do some fucked up shit to people. That's how they end up ruining their own life and their own future. And there's rules to this. It's things you're not supposed to do because it's going to curse you. It's going to curse you. Like, that's how I was brought up. It's going to curse you. You don't do this. Don't do this. Don't stop. No, don't. That's how I was brought up, but other people are brought up different. They think it's okay. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Your whole life is gonna get fucked up. Your whole life is gonna get flipped upside down because you wanna sit here and you wanna play in black magic and you think it's okay and it's normal. It's not normal. Bad things happen. That's what happens. Bad things happen. But I know I'm like, oh, I'm gonna just do the return of Senders. I'm not gonna talk so much this time. I'm always talking. Leave with love, leave with love, leave with love is trademarked. Leave with love 555. That is my handle. That's my handle. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and YouTube with the same handle. Leave with love 555. I have Facebook also. But most of the content is on YouTube. But for Facebook is Leave With Love 05. I got the Facebook handle before I got the YouTube handle 555. And I put it 05, because it's my birthday, 5. So I use 5 for everything. But I put 05. And now I can't change it to 555, so I'm stuck with 05 for Facebook. That's why that one is the only one that's different. And I think Twitter is different too. Is Leave With Love 55. Because somebody took my handle, Leave With Love 555. Somebody else has it. But they're spiritual too, so I can't even, it's okay. The main ones is Instagram, Snapchat, TikTok, and YouTube. You can find me with Lee with Love 555. I'm gonna do the return of Senders. Somebody called me like a great witch. Like, oh, like I guess I made a post about the black magic. I was just talking about it. I was just explaining it, like trying to explain it in writing, But it's like the rules are not written. They're not. You're supposed to know. You're supposed to know this shit. You're supposed to know what is gonna happen. People don't want to tell you what's gonna happen, and they do the work anyway, and then they curse you because you're doing the work for them. So then they doing the work for you, and they're using your name, and then they're cursing you. That's what they're doing. They're cursing you. They're charging you money, and they're cursing you. You don't know? You don't know what black magic is? It's a curse. It's evil. It's bad. You're not supposed to do it. You're not supposed to do it. But people do it anyway. And it's just like, oh, you're cursing yourself. Do you know that you're cursing yourself? Oh no. I don't do black magic. Because I know it's a curse. I know it will curse myself, my life, my children, my future. It will change my future. And it's like, no, I'll work hard. I'll go through the shit. I will be okay. I will be all right. I will overcome everything. And I will be all right. I will be stronger. I will be better. I will be more powerful because I didn't choose to do dark magic or to do harm onto another person, because God, for me, is all powerful. God is the highest source there is. We can have other things, but God is always all powerful. How can you go against God? It's like, I'm not religious, but then there's certain things you're not supposed to do. If I was brought up Catholic, right? You're not supposed to do certain things. You're not supposed to kill, steal, sleep with your brother's wife. You're not supposed to do shit like that. It's wrong. It's a sin. It's like, what? Like, you're not supposed to do stuff like that. But when you choose to do black magic, it's okay. It's okay to sleep with your brother's wife. It's okay to kill somebody. It's okay to cause all these kind of problems for people. Like, that's where the death spells come in. That's where all this stuff comes in. It goes against God. It's like, I could never do it. Like, because I know it's wrong. You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to force a situation. You're not supposed to force a person to do anything. You're supposed to let things happen. Just let it happen. Like, if it's supposed to happen, It's going to happen. Just let it happen. But you're trying to change it and force it forward. Like, it's not supposed to happen, but you're making it happen. And that's why it's cursed, because you forced it. But you don't see it like that. Like, people don't see it like that. Like, black magic is a curse. It's a curse. You are cursing yourself. It goes against God. It goes against everything. But people still do it. I'm gonna do the return to sender. I know I start talking because I start talking and I start thinking about stuff, and I'm like, I try to explain myself. I try to explain myself, and then this lady called me a great witch. I'm like, oh my god, like thank you. Like everything that I talk about is experience, is life experiences. It's not in a book. It's not in a book. What is going to happen? What's the consequence? It's not in the book. If it's in a book, write the book, comment the book, tag me, tag me in it, because I'm like, oh, somebody actually said this shit. Because nobody gonna say it because they want you to do it, and then you're just cursing yourself, and you don't even know you cursing yourself. The people teaching you will not tell you that you are cursing yourself. You are cursing yourself. That's what you're doing. You're cursing yourself, and you don't even know it. And it's just like, oh my god, how can you overcome the curse? I don't even know. Like you, I don't know. What is it? They say doing good deeds. Doing good deeds is what brings you blessings. So when you do good, you get blessed. You know, black magic is evil, but it exists and people do it. How people don't get cursed is when they're doing black magic on a person to help an innocent person. You're not going to be hexed and cursed because you did it to help a person. So God is going to look at you like you doing good. You're doing black magic. Yeah, it's a little fucked up, but black magic is bad and evil and all that. But you're using it for good. You're doing good with it. So you're going to be blessed because you chose to do something good instead of hurting another human being, causing harm to another human being. Like you're not doing nothing negative. The work can be negative, but if you're using it in a positive way, it's going to help your life. It's going to help you. It's like you're not cursing yourself. You're not hexing yourself. You're blessing yourself. It's a blessing. You will be blessed. You will be blessed by God, because even if you're doing evil, but you're doing it to help, it's a good thing that you're doing. You're not causing harm. You get blessed. That's how you get blessed all the time. It's by doing good deeds. You do good, you get blessed. Be blessed forever. You always do good. You're going to always be blessed. When you sit there and you cause harm because you're jealous or you hate a person, you don't like a person, you feel some kind of way about a person, yeah, you're going to curse yourself. You curse yourself because you have that energy. That's low vibrational energy. Those are the seven sins, the seven deadly sins. Is I don't know if I know them all, but it's lust, is greed, is pride. Being prideful is also like is negative, is low vibrational. It's like you're not supposed to be prideful, you know. Own up to your shit. Take accountability for your shit. Don't be prideful, you know. Being lustful. I forgot. Let's see. Sloth is lazy. Being lazy. Being greedy. Being lustful. Being angry. Being angry all the time. Wrath. That's one. Lustful. Greed. I don't know what else. It's like there's seven of them. There's seven deadly sins. These are the energies you're not supposed to be in. You're not supposed to be lustful. You're not supposed to be lazy. You're not supposed to be greedy. You're not supposed to be hateful, full of anger and hate and just angry all the time. You're not supposed to be like that. That's a deadly sin that can cause more problems for your life. You know, those are basic things. I don't know them by heart. Let me see the seven deadly sins because I'm like, I don't know them by heart, but I know them, but I don't know them by heart. But I do know them. Let's see. Let's see. I know my little ghetto ringtone. I'm sorry. The seven deadly sins. What are they? Okay, it doesn't say it, but well, it does say it. The seven deadly. Well, can you see it? The seven deadly sins. Seven deadly sins. The seven deadly sins function as a grouping of major vices within the teachings of Christianity. Okay. In the standard list, the seven deadly sins, according to the Catholic Church, are pride, greed, wrath, envy, lust, gluttony, and sloth. Gluttony, glutton, that's overindulgence. That's wanting things too much. Too much of something is never a good thing. And sloth is being lazy. Like, you fucking lazy. You lazy piece of shit. Like, get up. Get up. You go get a job. You better go and do something. Like, you're not gonna lay up in the house all day. No. Lazy is pride, greed, wrath. That's being angry all the time. Envy, that's jealousy, being jealous. Lustful is being a whore, being a slut, being nasty, wanting to sleep with everybody. That's lustful. Gluttony is overindulgence. That's too much of something is never a good thing. So too much drinking, too much wine, too much food, too much alcohol, too much of anything is never good for you. And sloth is lazy. Is just being lazy. Like, you're not wanting to do anything. You're not wanting to get up. You're not wanting to do anything. That's the seven deadly sins. You can't embody those sins because that is double energy. Being lazy, that's double energy. Being angry, double energy. Greedy for money, greedy. You're just greedy. You know, that's double energy. Being prideful, being an asshole, a motherfucker. You think that you're the only one that knows everything and you this and you that. And it's like, that's double energy. The wrath, that's angry all the time. It's double energy. Being jealous and evil and mean and cruel because you jealous, that's double energy. You know, all these things is double energy, but it's like people don't talk about it and they do it. They embody those energies and they don't even know that they're in double energy. Like, you're in double energy. That's why you're doing the shit that you do, because you're in that double energy. I'm just talking, you know. I've been talking more, you know, and I try to write, and I write. I'm a writer, so I write a lot. I know I write a lot, and I post a lot of writing. You're like, what the hell? But thank you for the people that do like the writing, because the writing is a form of expression. You know, some things I don't say on the camera and it's in my mind, so I'll write it. I'll just write it down. You know, the messages are like that too. I get the messages and I just start writing, and then it's a message in the writing. I just did make a video for it, but I know I'm supposed to be doing Return of Sunday, so I talk a lot. I'm sorry, but what is it? I'm chatty. I'm chatty because I don't have, like, I don't know. I'm just chatty. But return ascenders are effective in returning energy back to wherever it came from. It's going to be bad for whoever's doing the work. It's going to be bad for them. It's like, I don't know how to help them, you know, because they choose to be evil. They choose to cause harm onto people, and they are unaware that they're cursing themselves. I know that they're cursing themselves through life experiences. Black magic is a curse. I see people go through their shit. I see people die, and people just, a lot of stuff is happening. But it's because of the black magic. They're cursed. They curse their children to be cursed, to live the same fate as them. You know, it's a curse. Black magic is a curse. But how can you prove it? It's not written anywhere. Black magic is not a curse. Black magic is evil. Black magic is evil. And the only way, but evil is allowed. That's the whole thing. It's allowed. Why is this evil allowed? It's allowed because you can choose to do good with the evil that you know. You can choose to do good. You can choose not to hurt people, and you can choose to actually help a person. When you choose to help a person, you bless yourself. You don't curse yourself. You don't curse your money. You don't curse your life. You don't curse your children. You don't curse your family. You know, people, they do evil, and then it's like they curse everybody. But they keep doing it, and they end up cursed. They end up broke all the time, and it's like, why is this happening? It's because of the things that you're doing. If they chose to help people, maybe their life would change and things would get better. How things gonna get better? And they've been doing this shit for so long. Is when you do good, you will be blessed. That's just how it is. It's just words. When you do good, you will be blessed. Doing good deeds, good things will happen to you. They'll always happen because you're doing good. That's just how it goes. It's unwritten words. This is information you're supposed to know. This is how it goes. People in, churches or whatever they believe in, they believe that when you do good, good happens. But when you sit there and you doing some fuck shit, yeah, everything bad is gonna happen to you. And it's just the way it goes. There's no explanation to it. There's no logical reasoning to it. It's good and evil. Like, what you gonna do? You have the power to do good, but you choose to do evil. What's gonna happen? You're gonna lose. Everything's gonna be bad because you're doing evil. You can do evil, but do good with the evil that you know. You don't have to hurt people. You can do good for people. You can make your own life better, but you can't harm other people. That's how you end up cursed, by causing harm onto others. It is a sin. You're not supposed to do it. I don't know. I'm just talking. Return to sender. Return to sender. Return to senders are effective in returning energies. These energies, can't prove it. You can't see it. It's like, but you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel it. Like, what the fuck is that? That is not my energy. You know? Good and evil. That's what it is. It's good and there's evil. You can choose to be blessed or you can choose to be cursed. It's like, what you gonna choose? Like, what you want to do? How you want to live your life? How do you want to live the rest of your life? You want to be fucked up for the rest of your life? Like, wow. Wow. Like, okay, that's your choice. But you can be blessed. You can be good. You can choose to be a good person and be blessed forever. Or you can choose to be an asshole, a little motherfucker. That we want to sit there and you want to do things to everybody. You want to cause problems. You want to cause death. You want to cause breakups. You want to cause all these kind of issues for another person. And you think that you're going to live a good life? No, you're not going to live a good life. You are cursed. Your whole life is cursed. That's why when it comes to people that are cursed, you're supposed to stay away from them. Don't be around them. Like, I'm not gonna be cursed with you. Like, no. It's not gonna work out. Like, no. No. No, I'm not. No. No. I don't know. Like, pay attention to the energy people carry because you don't know what is on people. Things happen, good things happen when you're around a good energy. Good things are going to happen to you, for you, because you're around a good energy. But when you're around something negative and something toxic and something evil, the money is always the first thing to go. chaos happen. Bad things always happen when this person comes around. And it's like, oh, you need to pay attention. Just pay attention. Pay attention. Pay attention. Like, oh my God, pay attention. Return to senders, returns the energy back to wherever it came from. That's all it does. Protect the people that I love, people that love me, care about me and my life, and don't wish me the worst. Protect those people. Protect them. I don't know what else to say. Just protect them, and I hope they wake up. They wake up and they see things for what it is. Like they don't have to hear me talking about it all the time. Like they know. Like they know. Oh, wait, I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna. No, I'm gonna stay away from that person. Like you just know better because it's like like you can see for yourself, and you know because a lot of stuff is not written anywhere. You're just supposed to know this shit. And then if you don't know, if you're not brought up and nobody teaches you, you're going to have a hard time in life because everybody's doing this shit. Nobody's telling you what to do. Nobody's telling you how to protect yourself. Nobody is saying anything. Everyone acts like they don't do anything. And then you're just supposed to know. Like, how you going to know? Like, you got to figure this shit out because everybody's lying. No, it's crazy. That's why it's so hard to talk about. But it's not hard to talk about. It's common sense. It's common sense. Good and evil, what you want to do, who you want to be, how you want your life to go. It's a choice. You figure out, oh, do I want to be fucked up at 30, 40, 50, and 60 years old, and you still wondering why your life is all fucked up? It's because you chose to be fucked up. That's why your life can go to shit. You can choose to be a good person, and life gets better. Life just gets better when you choose to be a good person. You get blessed. You will be blessed. And things are just better. Things are easier for you. It's plain and simple. It's good and evil. It's like there's a choice. You have to choose. We all have to choose how you want to be. You want to be fucked up, or you want to be a good person. You want to be blessed, or you want to be cursed. Like how you want this life to go. You got to think about this. Think about the bloodline. Think about the children. Think about all that shit. Like it's not always material things that matter. Your life matters. How you want your life to go matters. The way you treat people matters. Everything that you do matters. Everything means something. Everything. Things happen for a reason. There's a reason things happen. There's a reason you saw this channel today. It's a reason. It's a reason. There's a reason for everything. Stay positive. Stay positive. Vibe high. Don't be angry. Don't be mad. Don't hate anyone. Be like, you know what? I hope they get it. And wake up one day. Like, just wake up. Be like, you know what? I'm going to do things differently. And things are going to be better for me. Like, yes. Yes, they are going to be better. And when you get the time to do a return to sender, all you need is a tea light. Just buy some tea lights. Be like, you know what? I'm going to do a return to sender because I feel energy. This energy's around. This is not my energy. Do a return to sender and send the energy away from you. But you can't be out here doing fucked up things to people. If you're doing evil, you can't do a return to sender. That's the thing. This is only for innocent people. So I don't know. They will have to go to their black magic practitioner and ask them for cleansing because this is not going to help them. And I do the splash and I do cleansing. I do cleansing every day with salt, plain salt. I cleanse. I don't know if it will work for a person that's actually doing black magic. I know sulfur. Sulfur soap works to cleanse them, you know? but I'm not a practitioner, so I wouldn't know how to cleanse them efficiently. I believe in God. I believe in nature and natural things. So my splash is with herbs. The salt is natural. It comes from the earth also. So it's like I don't know how to cleanse an evil person from the evil that they're doing. I could cleanse them from the evil that someone is doing to them. I could cleanse that away, but I can't cleanse the evil that you're doing. I can't cleanse you. I won't touch people like that. It's like I stay away. I stay away from all of that. But anyway, leave with love. Leave with love. All right. Have a good day. Happy Wednesday.